So well done. Congratulations on completing your Navigate Your Way to More Success in 7 days. I wanted to spend this little bit of time just to recap on how far you have come during these 7 days. And I know you may have done this in 5 days or 3 days or 10 days or 20 days. That's okay. The point is you're taking action, you're progressing. You know, life happens, stuff gets in the way, we get busy. I get that. But the point is to pick yourself up, start again, go again, keep doing it. And that's how you will, for sure, create more success in your life. So let's have a little recap. So to navigate your way to more success, you know, you've learned how your thoughts, your feelings, your behaviours create your outcomes. And you've learned that you can influence your thoughts, your feelings, your actions to create better outcomes. Do you remember that exercise we did where someone pulled out on the road and you could either be angry and frustrated or lessened, or you could be calm and go, it's okay, it's all right. Maybe they're having a bad day. Maybe they need this more than I do, and that's okay. And you'll notice the difference between being angry and frustrated or being calm and feeling quite proud of yourself, you know, and good on you for doing that. And you've defined that success for yourself using your own benchmark based around what motivates you, what's important for you, rather than some perceived level of success that some celebrity or somebody else has, when we don't actually have a true picture of what's going on for them. So you've started to define success for yourself. And finally, you've identified exactly what you need to do to create more success. You've created your action plan and your steps. And here's what we covered during the last 7 days. So we learned to notice who's in the driving seat and to notice when our subconscious was in the driving seat. And we've learned on day 2 how to drive by noticing what information we're taking in, how our subconscious processes that and uses it. And we've learned that we can do more of that by having that kind of deeper dive into that autopilot and understanding how information is translated and what influences that, and how we can start to choose our own outcomes and our own thoughts, how we can reset our RAS and also focus on the outcomes we want and the actions we want. And then we explored on day 4 why we go to work. What is it besides money, besides career progress, which is future money? What else do we want from our work that actually makes it enjoyable for us? We spend so much of our life orientated around work. It defines our daily pattern. It defines our week, our months, our years, and everything else fits around that. So it's really important that we actually enjoy it, and it's a key part of our success. So we looked at, besides money and career progress, why else do you go to work? What else do you want to get from it? And we started to use that to explore what success looks like, as I say, using our measure of success rather than a perception of what we think about other people and defining us through that lens. On day 6, we created those definitions of what success looks like, including wealth, including health, and including that happiness and what happiness looks like, especially what we enjoy doing at work. And on day 7, we created our action plans. So we looked at how satisfied we are, how safe, how involved, how valued, how respected, how much knowledge we can use, the rewards we want, the innovation, the freedom, the difference, the responsibility. We looked at all of those and decided this is where I am, this is what I want to create more success. And these were your challenges over those days. So noticing when you're reacting and noticing our feelings, what leads to something feeling good and not good. On day 2, we looked at our automatic reactions, and then we thought about choosing a different thought. Maybe rather than anger and frustration, maybe it's okay. Maybe that person needs to get there quicker than I need to get there. On day 3, we started training our RAS by noticing when people were being helpful and being kind. And we also thought about we are not our thoughts. We reflect on the fact we are not our thoughts, that our subconscious just notices things in the same way that we do when we're driving, and we notice cars, and we notice pedestrians, and we notice a child playing with a football, and junctions, or potential things that may be hazards or may influence us. And just like that, our subconscious pops up random thoughts. We are not our thoughts. Not all of those random thoughts are significant. So if a negative thought pops in your head, let it float on by, just like a passing car. And if it's really important, it'll come again. We can reflect on it. We can go, is that helpful? Do I need to do something? If not, let it float on by. And then noticing how we feel as a result of choosing our thoughts and choosing what to pay attention to and what not to pay attention to. On day 4, we started thinking about, besides money, besides career progress, why do we go to work and what do other people seem to want from their work as well? On day 5, noticing those tasks, those projects that we get involved in, that we enjoy, when we're in that flow, when we lose a sense of time because we're just enjoying ourselves, and what makes that more or less enjoyable. On day 6, we looked at all those motivators and worked out which ones are most motivating for us. And we use those along with the wealth and the health to create a definition of success for us. And finally, on day 7, we worked out how satisfied we are. We worked out where we are right now. Do I feel safe, involved, respected, etc.? And we worked out what are the actions that we need to start taking. And your challenge was to come up with some ideas. Come up with some ideas, have some fun with it, and work out what your action plan is going to be based on maybe which are the easiest, which are the quickest, or which ones are most likely to get me there, and having some kind of combination that works for you. And so, here we are, and I'm really proud of everything that you have achieved, everything that you have accomplished. I wish you well on this journey. There may or may not be a workbook that we'll put onto the website at some point, so I would love to hear your insights, the results that you're getting from this, so please post those in the comments. If there's any feedback that you've got in terms of how we can make that better, then please email us at supportcrew@aspirinbusiness.com. That's supportcrew@aspirinbusiness.com, and I wish you well. All the best, take care.